It's a beautiful Sunday here in Palm Coast, Florida. Current temperatures in the high 50s, low 60s. Here she is. I finally did get the DMR stock off. What I had been trying was using a punch to push in and push down a bit, but it wasn't enough. I ended up grabbing one of the beefier T handles, and that gave it enough physics in order to push it down far enough, and then it came right off. So you guys are right about that. I wish it came off a little easier though. You shouldn't need a secondary tool to get that thing fucking on and off. But we'll give this B5 a try. I posted in the LMT owners group because I pulled the ergo grip off that was on there, and I tried a bunch of different ones. And pretty much most of them have this gap, and I posted, I was like, hey, there's a bit of gap there. But just to see if any companies make a grip for a large frame. It doesn't change the functionality of it, but, you know, a little OCD, like, kind of weird to see that gap. Immediately, I catch another hellstorm. Doesn't matter what group I post in, just asking an innocent question. I don't know. Maybe some company makes one for large frames that it's a better fit. No, you know, and these cocksuckers come after me, never without fail. You know what's funny is half of the dudes in there that give me shit, I probably have fucking nicer shit than them, but I don't know. Not that I care. I don't give a fuck. The flex, this, that. I'm enjoying myself, and I have some nice stuff. I'm enjoying the journey, but whatever. You guys need to find Jesus or something. Something wrong with you. At any rate, I was going for more of like, you know, the Anno Brothers match FTE green from the aesthetics point of view. So I thought we'd give this a try. I did put the QD back on, pulled the arca plate off for now till that piece shows up. And we'll go from there. The one thing I'm not crazy about the arca is that it sticks out quite a bit. Somebody sent me a message with some photos showing what the D. Wilson arca plates look like. They're very flush. You can't even tell they're on there. Basically, that's a pretty cool setup. So whether or not we'll use it on this or something else, we'll definitely run the arca on something. But went back to QD so I can shoot it. And then we got his little brother here, Mr. Spec War, and he's been doing fine. We got that QD ADM locked down. I was going to order a Unity for it, and then I saw in a couple forums that the 8T and the height with the for Unity FTC for the aim point magnifier, it's not quite the same on the Unity riser as the EOTech is. So I'm not sure if there's too much of a variance there, or if it's just very minuscule. So I held off on ordering another riser for it just yet. But I probably will get one because I agree with the QD's cool to be able to take it on and off rather quickly, but the fact that it can loosen up on you if you don't have it quite tight enough under recoil, it goes flying off your gun, not good. So I'll probably lock it down with a Unity. Just not sure yet. Probably grab a green one or an FTE. We'll see. Might see one in the sell groups for a discount. Some dude's trying to sell off a few things instead of paying retail. Well, I don't know. If you can save a few bucks here and there, cool. But yeah, pretty dope, huh? I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. Dimpled barrel. Oh, speaking of dimpled barrel, yesterday my 308 LMT barrel showed up at Dana's. He said he's going to knock that out sometime this weekend. We're going simple ODG and dimps just like this one. And it's going to be the 16-inch 308. And of course, the first place I go after it arrives is Titan. I'm looking at, how much is an ODG 15 3-upper? And then I'm like, well, if you do that and you put the 20-inch in that, should you just get an ODG lower and build that out and have two separate guns? Well, sure, if you want to spend shit tons of money. And then there's a flip side where 12.5 versus 15.3, you're only talking about 2.5-ish kind of inches. So if the rail came out from here to here, is that really making that big of a deal? It would hide the gas block and give you a little more rail space. Not that I need that much. I'm not running a bunch of IR stuff and clip-ons, but I don't know. It's a lot of money. When want to go down that road yet. For now, I just think, we're getting this dialed in so well. I'm worried when we pull the barrel and run another one and then put this one back in, it's going to be off or something. I don't know. But we'll have to play it by ear and see what happens. The other thing is, for a 16-inch 308, it's a bit of a lot of optic for a 16-inch 308. So one idea I had was grab either an RMR or an Acro 12 o'clock dot mount for the spur, and then have a little something on top. But even with a regular SOP mod and the 16 without the bipod, it's still going to be a chunky dude as far as running drills and whatnot. If you're going to run a 308 as a battle rifle, you probably want to be in the 13.5, 14.5 arena, probably with an EOTech or something like that. Keep the weight down a bit because the large frames are just a lot heavier than standards anyway. So, I'm not doing anything right away because I just want to think it through. And everything costs a bunch of money, so yeah, that's where we are. Now, as far as today, Scott says he wants to go shoot. Do we want to do any Bergara? No, not really. I'm not ready to dive into him just yet. Last time out didn't go great. I was like, after we gave it that deep clean. Maybe it just needs to be fouled up a bit. Got to bring that scope back to 0 and try it again. So, I don't know. Alright, I'm thinking we'll take the cack out again. I haven't really done a whole lot with them, to be honest. Just checking. Yeah, give you a little wipe down, I guess. Centurion, right? Great carrier. And actually obtainable, the sand cutters. If I could ever catch one on a retail drop for the 300, like rooftop or something, I'd probably snag one just to have a complete cack or whatever. But the aftermarket prices on those stupid carriers are just ridiculous. Like, nope. So I refuse to pay $500, $600, $700 for a damn carrier because of a roll mark. Because these Centurions do a great job. So see no reason to get that crazy about it. PRI gas buster. Alright, where's the duck sauce? In the other room again. I gotta buy 3 sets of everything, one in each room and a backup. The other day I was sitting there daydreaming, sitting outside, and I was like, I wonder what it would be like if I had this wall knocked down, join these 2 rooms as a walkthrough and make it one big, and then set it up with like green lighting and shit, like that Louis Botkin's armory. Like from if you're ever gonna sell the property again stance, it's probably fucking stupid as hell. But from a cool aspect, throw some steel plates in the walls, and then put an armored door with a reinforced frame. Turn it into a vault room. That makes me go all Tim Allen. Oh, yeah. At any rate, we're not doing that. Costs a shitload of money. And this PR gas buster actually was pretty good last time out. So when it comes down now, after getting some real world hands on some of these so-called made for suppression charging handles, the way I would rate, I'd say the PRI does the best job of the dedicated to as far as gas reduction to the face. And then put right under that, or even almost at the same level, is the FCD ACF. For some reason, they just seem to block a lot of gas. Under that, I guess the Radian SD, and under that what's it called? The Griffin Snatch. The SD and the snatch so far haven't been that impressive. So I'll keep putting in work. Alright, let me throw a little lube on those. I think we're pretty good to go. We haven't really done a whole lot. Yeah, a little carbon here and there, but nothing crazy. I might run a bore snake through it for the hell of it, but got the side 1 to 6. We haven't really done a whole hell of a lot with that. I'm gonna run a bore snake through him for the hell of it. Yeah, I guess we'll bring him out. I don't know. Oh, too early. I need more coffee. I mean, I do have that EWS. Oh, man. I'm not caffeinated enough. We do have the EWS. But the more I think about this optic on here, he had the size 6 originally. I think he needs no PBO. Super light, though. We haven't really done a whole lot with him. Because I built that tandem with the LMT piston. And I really have been putting more attention on that one. It's a good gun. Last time out, I didn't do too hot with it on the 100. Then lots of guys are chiming in saying you can't expect precision type groupings from a general purpose type barrel. And that makes sense, but at the same time, you should expect some decent quality shot placement, right? So, he's got more work to do. I'm trying not to bounce around to too many guns like I used to, because you do that too much, you're not really honing in on each one. Oh, yeah, you take a fucking nap, Bear. You're too heavy. Mr. ADM. 16 with the cheapo Nova Scope. Yeah, that didn't go too hot for us last time either. Mr. Piston. Maybe I should bring you two. I want to get back to the 50 and get you dialed in a little better. Yeah, maybe we'll bring him too. Yeah. He's a sexy beast though, isn't he? Yes, sir. Alright, we'll bring these two. The CAC and the LMT. And I'm gonna need a bipod. I'll grab it off of the big boy. There we go. Alright. Okay, let's get this guy a little bit of lube on him, run a bore snake through him, pack these up. I got a whole box of empty mags I gotta load up. I've been using up all my ones in the drawers over there. You gotta load some mags when I get back later. And snag a little more 5.56. 1,000 rounds, once you load them up, it goes fast. You know, so I need to get more 5.56 in the door. That's for sure. And some more 6.5. And we're loading 6.5. We got a decent amount of 308 to run in the barrel when it gets here, but we'll have to get some more of that too. I'm going to keep my brass for that as well, segregated in some bags, and then eventually do some reloading on the 308 side. Give that a try. Just go down the adventure, man. You know, give it a shot. Try things out. Expose yourself to all different aspects. You know, I'm having a ball with it. It's a bit of a head scratcher sometimes trying to process all of it, but you know, I'll get there. Cool. All right, buddy, you should be good to go. Amazing how light, even with the bipod and scope, is these 14.5 SR15s compared to some of a couple of my other ones. Really is impressive. I throw a can back on. Quick bar steak. Cleaned off the BCG and charging handle, a little bit of fresh lube. Cleaned out the upper a little bit. Nothing crazy. I haven't ran it that much, but want it nice and somewhat clean. Yeah, you're good to go, brother. Oh, shit. the Sierra 5. And that grip, I haven't done much of that. I think I added that since I shot it last. Feels cool. I don't know. I like it. Gotta take it out and run some drills with it. Size 6 too. One thing I noticed, the size, it didn't come with a throw handle thing. I mean, it arcs up, but a little cattail there. Although, talk about smooth. Holy shit. They did a good job on the scope, I gotta say. It's a bit of a different reticle system, but has its place. And it's also first person. It's fucking FFP versus second. First focal plane, rather. Alright. So take a look at the other one, and I think he's good to go. I think I cleaned him up a little bit last time before I put him away. Alright, Mr. Sir. We didn't do too well last time, man. Oh, gotta keep adjusting this for different pick rails, right? That's a bit loose. That's another area where Arca kind of beats it. You don't gotta play that tightness game on when you move it around, because Arca's Arca. No, watch, it'll be too loose again. No, that's good enough. Yeah, he's lived up. Feels good. Uh-oh, did I leave you on? Oh, you have that, don't you have that Motec? Oh wait, no, it's PLX. Yeah, I'm not seeing any. I think I might have left him on. Alright. Throw a fresh battery in him. Where's my little plastic thingy? Throw you back in here so I know where to find you. There you are. Good as new. Nice glass. I'm gonna give you a little wipe down, but nice glass. That PLXC is really nice. They did a good job. I'd like to try out their new Nova PLXC. Basically like a Razor 1-6 on steroids, but lighter with an 8X. Kinda, pretty much, right? So. How are we doing on this dude? I haven't checked him in a while. We haven't really done much with this top dot. Yeah, you're good. Wish you had auto off capability. It's the only thing I wish the Steiner had. Alright. I should do the same thing for the scythe before I put it away in the bottom bag. Alright, sir. I guess we can. Last time we didn't do great with the polonium. But the time before I did pretty well with it with the Sandman S. So let's put him back on there and see what happens. You get on here. Put your jacket back on. So you look respectable. I gotta redo that again. I mean, it's tight enough where it stays on for the most part. While I'm shooting, sometimes it'll inch forward a bit, but I got it decently tight now. All right. Whew. Let's get you back out there and do some shit. Think you're good? Whether that matters. Okay. Whew. Need a cup of coffee and a cigarette after that workout. All right. I think we're done. I'm going to pack up and I'll see you guys later. We'll get some good shots on the CAC and the LMT Piston 14.5 and go forward from there. Get out there, do a little shooting, have a little fun. And above all else, don't forget to dimple those barrels, kids. Delicious.